What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the movement umbrella, and I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to cover a few topics. First up, Gervonta Tank Davis looks drained to me. I was scrolling through BoxingScene.com trying to see what the press conference face-off was about, because I missed the live press conference. And I scrolled over to Gervonta Tank Davis and Jesus Cuellar's face-off pictures, and Tank Davis looks like he's drained. And this shouldn't come as no surprise that he's having to work extra hard to make weight, being that he missed weight in his last fight against Francisco Fonseca, and there's been a lot of pressure on him to make weight, of course, because this is for the WBA super featherweight title, and he needs to look good in this fight. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous for him because Cuellar is not the guy. It's not the guy you want to go into a fight feeling ill, feeling dehydrated, feeling weight drained, being unfocused, because this guy is a good fighter. Tank Davis should win, but Cuellar is a guy who only has 2 defeats on his record against Abner Mares and Oscar Escudon. And he's also a guy who can punch. You know, he has 21 knockouts in his career. He's battle tested. He's been in the ring with Vic Darchinyan and a few others. So his resume is definitely better than Tank Davis. And I'm very concerned because Tank Davis looked like shit in his last fight against Fonseca. Barely, not barely, but he struggled for 7+ rounds to catch up to him before he finally was able to in the 8th round and get the TKO victory. Even though that fight lost the value for him, at least, because Fonseca still had a chance to win the IBF title, but we all knew that he really wasn't going to upset Tank Davis. Tank Davis, just capped off a horrible weekend for him, missing weight, then going in there giving a sluggish, lackluster, lethargic performance. And now he's back on the big stage. He's going to be opening up the triple header tomorrow, Saturday night on Showtime. That's headlined by Adrien Broner versus Jesse Vargas. And all eyes are going to be on him because we know leading into this fight, he's beefing with Floyd Mayweather. He's beefing with Floyd Mayweather's primary, boxing media outlet, Fight Hype. He really didn't have much words for them today at the press conference. They tweeted about it. He retweeted. So it makes me wonder, with all the things that's leading up to this fight, is this motherfucker gonna make weight? And if he does make weight, is he gonna be worth the damn come fight night? His mind is also elsewhere. He was talking about how he was forced into the Jose Pedraza fight last year, where he won the IBF featherweight title by Floyd. Now he's, revealing all his dirty laundry between himself and Floyd Mayweather. And now he's going to Fight Hype, a big contributor and supporter of Floyd Mayweather. So it seems like Gervonta Davis is burning all his damn bridges. And that's something he doesn't need to do. But he also needs to focus, dial in, block everything out, because he has a guy who's coming in there to try to fucking knock his head off come Saturday night. And if he's drained like I think he is, And you'll see in the video when I put the pictures in there, he looks drained. Look around his cheeks. You can see his cheekbones. You know, they sunken in, they drawn in. You ain't never seen Tank Davis look like that. That tells you right there that if he indeed makes weight for this fight, I highly doubt that he'll fight another fight at this weight class after this Saturday night. But that's just my observation. If you see that, if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. On to the next topic.
And I know all y'all against me. Him right here, Leonard Ellerbe against me. They with this bitch ass nigga. Leonard a bitch ass nigga too.
You don't disrespect me like that.
Man, shut up. You ain't with me. You ain't with me. You with Jesse.
I'm with Mayweather Promotions.
You ain't with me. I'm a real one.
And this isn't about me. You guys got to fight.
Yeah, all right. Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man. You ain't with me.
How about this? If you're victorious Saturday night,
I'm gonna be victorious.
What's the future?
I know they all against me. This is what they want. They want AB. They want AB to go out. They don't want me to be in nice cars. They don't want me to be in Rolexes. They don't want me to be in APs. They don't want me to be in private jets. They want me to lose this fight, go up under the rug, and never be talked about again. They don't want me to see the top of my pinnacle. But guess what, man? I train my ass off. I'm not losing to no Jesse Vargas, man. Y'all got me fucked up.
With a victory Saturday, when do you see Adrien Broner as a world champion again, or do you just want to be in big-time fights?
4-time world champion, soon to be 5-time world champion. Like I said, 2018, I'm taking over, man. And it start with Jesse Vargas. Like I said, Leonard, you ain't with me.
Adrien the Problem Broner goes off on Leonard Ellerbe, the CEO, one of the head guys at Mayweather Promotions. He's pretty much saying, he called him, I think, a bitch ass nigga. He was saying he's not for him. He's against him. He don't want to see him win it. And I'm paraphrasing. But as you see in the video that I just played, this is all the things that Adrien portrayed at this press conference. And I don't know what the hell you want to call it when it comes to Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner 1 minute says he has to get his life and his career together. Then the next minute, he's beefing, getting all tight over whack rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, calling him a clown on one of his pictures he posted with Charlamagne the God from the Breakfast Club on his Instagram. And now he's calling out Leonard Ellerbe, a guy who's spoken nothing but praise for him, has tried to be there for all accounts, who hasn't said a negative word about him to my knowledge. If you know otherwise, let me know in the comment section below. But you just got this guy being outright disrespectful. 29 years old, still conducting himself like a little child. And for the life of me, I just don't get it. A lot of his peers don't fuck with him. As I said in previous videos, he seemed to can't get out of his way, having these outbursts, these, ignorant statements. I know he frustrated or whatever he feeling. He in his feelings, he hurt, but he continues to handle this shit in a childish manner. And for him to explode on Leonard Ellerbe, although funny, highly disrespectful and non-called for, this is something you shouldn't be surprised at when it comes to Adrien Broner. He's known to do crazy ass shit like this from time to time. He's like, they don't want to see me drive, the Maybachs. They don't want to see him reach the pinnacle height of his career. They against him. Bro, you against yourself by the way you don't prepare, by the way you overlook your opponent, by the way you don't let your hands go when you're in the ring, by the way you don't listen, by the way you surround yourself by enablers. Yes, man. You don't put yourself in position to be great, to be elite, to be looked upon as a great fighter, looked upon in a respectable manner. You put yourself in this negative light whether you're getting arrested, doing stupid shit in the club, stupid shit on social media, and yet you crying and bitching to the world about problems you created for yourself. The self-proclaimed the problem Broner, about billions, the Can Man. You got all these different monikers, yet, you know, you can't get your shit together. You can't focus long enough to, you know, get the game plan down in training camp, be able to execute the game plan, show your opponent respect, and keep it moving. Yes, you got to respect Adrien Broner for his willingness to fight the best consistently. You know, he's been in there with Marcos Maidana, Paulie Malignaggi, Antonio DeMarco, Sean Porter, Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia, you know. But he's come up short against a lot of those guys. Or he's barely won, scraped by against a lot of those guys. For a guy who has supreme skills, very good skills, he seems to be in his way constantly. And his blow up is just another example of why Adrien Broner will not be taken seriously. Outside of the ring and how he performs in the ring, especially recently, is why he won't be taken seriously. You know, you got Jesse Vargas talking about knocking you out, bruh. This man only got 10 knockouts in, 30 fights? You know? And I'm not saying he can't knock him out, because anything can happen. But he think you some chopped liver. He don't hold you in high regard at all. He's saying whatever you do in the ring, he's going to fucking dominate that facet of the game. If you come to set the pace and fight fast, he's going to beat you. You know, if you want to stand the trade, he's going to beat you. And he's talking about knocking you out. For all the problems Adrien Broner got going into this fight, with him being at a huge height disadvantage, you know what I'm saying? Going against a guy who's naturally bigger, longer reach, you know what I'm saying, who's hungry and motivated, you would think that, you know, he would get his shit together and focus in. And like I said, maybe he did, you know, focus in for this fight, you know, and he just had a lapse of judgment, you know, of going off and exploding on Leonard Ellerbe like that. But like I said, Adrien, he does this shit from time to time, man. He does a lot of stupid shit. And this is what comes, you know, it's come to be expected from Adrien Broner. Doing stupid shit, not living up to the hype, being an absolute failure. Probably one of the most disappointing 4-division world champions in the history of boxing. And I know you're like, Big Cool, but he's a 4-division world champion. How could you say he's disappointing? Simple. He has yet to be really dominant in phase 2 of his career. Other than Antonio DeMarco, what fight do you say he dominated? It's different to win, clearly winning and dominating, being, you know, great like you say you are. Yeah, he beat Emmanuel Taylor, you know, but that fight wasn't easy. He scraped by Adrian Granados. He got out-hustled by Sean Porter. He got his ass beat by Marcos Maidana. He scraped by Paulie Malignaggi. He got his ass outboxed by Mikey Garcia. You know, yeah, I guess you could say he dominated Ashley Theophane, but it's Ashley Theophane. Let's be real, dog. He gonna have to make a statement Saturday night in an impressive statement, or his ass is gonna be relegated to fucking gatekeeper status. Simple as that. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Drop a comment in the comment section below giving you my thoughts on these topics. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at ColossalCBT. Be sure to turn on your post notification so you get notified every time I upload new videos. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Make sure you subscribe daily to 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest unfiltered and unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.